Um, yeah, I probably should have gone first, so I wasn't so crying. Um, Let me find where I wrote mine down. So the first time that I met Logan, it was about a year ago, and he was helping us make a lot of yarmulkes for a singles ward Passover that Tsadakah had prepared to do. She put a lot of work into studying and understanding the Jewish tradition so that she could share that with her ward. And so he came over and he was helping with a lot of other youth. And I knew who he was because Tsadakah had been talking about him. But he didn't, like, we hadn't been introduced. He didn't really like know me. And I just walked right up to him and gave him a job. I told him, like, okay, Logan, this is what you're going to be doing. And he looked up at me because he was like crouched down. He looked up at me and he had like this little boy, like, me. And I just was like, that is the cutest look. So I lost my place. Let me tell you that when he had like the innocence of a little child, so when these two have children, they're gonna have a hard time saying no to them. And then as I have continued to get to know the man that you are, Logan, I have found that you are one of the deeply honest and full of integrity, even at the risk of personal loss, and that you love the scriptures and you love the gospel and serving in the church, and that you are intelligent, especially in the ways of the world. And we're excited to call you our son. The first time that I laid eyes on Tsadakah, it was almost exactly 20 years ago. And I was thinking about reflecting like the day before the wedding and preparing. It reminded me a lot of the day before you were born and preparing for that. And the life that you have given to us is a beautiful, bright light. And we have enjoyed every second of those 20 years. And we have a lot less time with you when you're not living in our home. But as my cousin recently said, it's not letting them go. It's letting them grow. And that years, it's not giving you away. It's just changing. And I've been through, or by Tsadakah's side, through all of her accomplishments, and we've shared everything together. And I know that just because she's not living under our roof, that our closeness is going to continue on and we'll be just as close as ever. Tsadakah did have a level of nervousness associated with dating. She always felt a little bit nervous, but with Logan, she's always felt comfortable. And so that was one of the first indications for me that I knew that he was going to be the one for her. So so moving on. Oh, I guess I should. Anyway, I was going to transition my speech into the stomping of the goblet. So in Jewish tradition, we stomp on a goblet It's the groom that gets to do that. And so a wedding is not only a joining of two people, but a weaving together of families, memories, and generations. And the couples usually stand under a chuppah, which represents the home that they will be building together, which will be grounded in trust and filled with learning, strength, love, and community support. There's a marriage contract that they sign, and I think those are all very symbolic of things that you already done in the temple. So then with the stomping of the goblet, it is like wine marks sacred times, and Judaism doesn't separate holy life from everyday life. It elevates the everyday. And so what you do is you wrap the goblet. This light pink one is just perfect for her colors and everything. We're going to wrap it up in this cloth, and then they're going to come up together here, and then they're going to stomp on the goblet, and it is a representation of the Jewish temple being destroyed. And then I'm going to ask my dad to come up.